My first thought about sober living, and in particular Reset, I thought it was just a place where you leave treatment and it re-indoctrinates you back into the real world. You go to work, you come back, you get drug tested, make sure you're sober. That's it. That's what I thought it was going to be, and I was okay with that. But man, yeah, they didn't really give me a whole lot of warning on what I was going to be stepping into, but I'm sure glad that I did do it, because it's not a place to get sober. It's a place for you to find the Lord and a place for you to become a servant leader. And I wasn't ready for that, but it was something that as I got to experience things like the Bible study or just the hangout nights with the guys, when we all just get to know each other, or doing our service work, it makes you realize that God has plans for you. And it doesn't matter what you've been through in the past, you have a responsibility to help out somebody else. And none of that would have been possible if I had gone anywhere else. I wouldn't have been able to develop that. I probably would have been stuck in my own selfish way. But just the relationship I was able to build with the Lord while I was there really set me on a path for success. So I grew up believing in God, went to Catholic church growing up, and then throughout my addiction, I still believed in God, but there were times where I prayed, Lord, don't make me better, because wow, what do you want with somebody like me? Reset and the Bible study program helped me find God again. And I remember they were talking about the story of the prodigal son, and I remember breaking down in tears. I'm like, he does love me, he does want me. And one of my favorite things I've ever heard, and it makes me feel better, is because a lot of times when I pray at night, my mind's all over the place. So I'm like, God, I'm sorry you have to listen to this tonight. But I always fall asleep, usually when praying, and I felt guilty about that. And somebody said, when you fall asleep while praying to God, you're basically falling asleep in his arms. And I was like, what? But he's incredible, and he keeps doing things in my life. He keeps putting people in my life that there's no way that would have been possible. You have no better choice. Your life can only get so much better by going. Some people might get scared off by the fact that they're going to get closer to God. And that's what it is. Some people are afraid of that. But I mean, you'll meet a group of guys that show you it's possible to have fun and be sober. It's such a unique experience, and you're not going to find that anywhere else. I'd bet the house on that. And it's not even my house, and I'd bet it.